This one's for my wrestling fans. This is my review of WWE Battleground. And I'm gonna start with the finish just because it was so epic. And you already saw the thumbnail. You probably already heard, man. Undertaker! I legit marked out, man. I think Undertaker, for me, represents everything that I love about pro wrestling, about WWE. It's in the Undertaker. He My first match I ever watched was Undertaker versus Jeff Hardy in that ladder match, and since then Undertaker has been my favorite wrestler, and he still is my favorite wrestler. And I totally marked out, man. When I heard the gong, I was like, "What?" Ding. So it was the whole match with Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins. So for the most part, Seth Rollins was getting beat up, and then Brock Lesnar hit him with an F5. I was like, Seth Rollins better not kick out of this. But it seemed like too early for the match to finish because it was about 10 minutes in, I think. I was like, no way it's going to be over. But I don't think Seth Rollins could kick out of an F5. He shouldn't be able to do that. And then gong. Man, yes. This is a mark out moment, man. Undertaker is one of the only men in wrestling, the only wrestlers that could make me mark out. And I know a lot of people, a lot of wrestling fans feel the same way, man. It makes you, for me at least, makes me feel like I was watching wrestling from back in the day with Brock Lesnar versus the Undertaker, man. So Undertaker, the lights go off, Undertaker's in the ring. They just stare at each other. Can't believe it. Brock Lesnar looks at him like, whoa, he just saw a ghost. He kicks Brock Lesnar in the balls. He kicks him in the nuts. Brock Lesnar gets up, he chokeslams him, and then he tombstones him, and then he tombstones him again. The lights turn off. Undertaker starts posing, doing everything he does, man. Just an epic moment. I don't know where this is going, but I'm very excited. I'm actually gonna watch Raw tomorrow because I don't really watch Raw or SmackDown or anything. This is actually the first even pay-per-view that I watched, or special event, I think, because they don't do pay-per-views anymore, I think, since Extreme Rules. So this is the first one I've watched since Extreme Rules. And it was a good show, man. The ending was just epic. I loved it. And I don't know where this is going, but I'm thinking maybe a Undertaker versus Lesnar match at SummerSlam. Maybe, or a rematch at WrestleMania. I don't know. I think I want to see a match at SummerSlam. I think that would be good. I want to see that. But I'm excited about seeing Raw tomorrow because of that. I guess I have to go through the whole show too. Fine. But it was a good show overall. The matches were okay. Orton versus Sheamus was okay, but that's like the 1,000th time they had a match. Randy Orton won. RKO. Primetime Players versus The New Day. This was a good match too, but I felt that it could have gone longer. I wish it gone longer. I mean, this event, Battleground, ended like 15 minutes early anyway. This match could have gone like 5 minutes longer. I think that this match merited that. But Titus O'Neil hits a spine buster on Big E, and then he pins him 1-2-3. So they retain their title. Bray Wyatt versus Roman Reigns. A decent match again. I didn't really care much for this match, because I don't very much care for Roman Reigns anymore. He just doesn't, to me, just doesn't seem to have it. People don't even like him anymore. He has been cramped down our throats, and that's not his fault. But I just feel like he doesn't even believe that he should be skyrocketed like he does. That he doesn't have the confidence, because I think Roman Reigns lacks identity. You're a big man, but then you're smiling, but you're not good with the mic. I feel like Roman Reigns doesn't have an identity, And I wish he found it because I actually like him. I loved him in the Shield, and I think he has good matches for the most part. But yeah, Bray Wyatt actually won this one. I think this is like the first pay per view he's won in recent memory, right? I think so, right? Anyway, so Roman Roman Reigns gets attacked by a guy in a hoodie. Turns out it's what's his name? It's Luke Harper from the Wyatt family. So I guess we got a Wyatt family reunion now. So that's cool. And you got the Divas match. I'll be honest, guys. People were saying that this match was really good, but I just couldn't get into it. I don't know what it's the atmosphere in the Diva division that they've just made me not care for the Divas. They gotta do something very, very good to make me care again about the Divas. Yes, you're hot. Yes, beautiful women, but to make me care about you, to make me watch your matches, to make me want to watch your matches, you're just not doing that for me. Not right now. Charlotte won. I guess she's Ric Flair's daughter, so that's cool. Maybe that'll spark some interest in me into the Divas division, but as of now, no, not really, not at all. It was too long. It was just too long, in my opinion. Anyway, Cena versus Kevin Owens. This was a good match. Before I start bashing it, this was a good match. It went like 20 minutes. But Cena, man, Cena's just trying too hard. With the new innovator style, doing the springboard stunner, doing all this stuff, man. Just because you do all those moves doesn't mean you're a good wrestler now. Just because I don't know why he's even trying. I guess he's trying to expand his repertoire, but still, I don't like it. I don't like that he's using these new moves. I know that Cena would get a lot of crap for his 5 moves of doom, and that's all that Cena does, but just doing moves for the sake of doing moves when that hasn't been you for the last 10 years, you're just doing that now. Oh, by the way, LOL, Cena wins. Kevin Owens taps out. Yeah, having a young talent tap out to a veteran, that's a great move, WWE. Great move. Though Kevin Owens did kick out of 3 FUs. I refuse to say that other name for that finisher. He kicked out of 2 FUs, and he kicked out of an FU off the top rope. So that was really cool. I was like, what? And another point I want to make is that finishers, they don't mean anything anymore. 3 FU. Why even have a finisher if you're going to do it so often and so much and people are just going to kick out of it? It doesn't mean anything. The FU is not going to beat anyone anymore. Not just one. A finisher should just be one. The suspense should be if the suspense should be if you could do your finisher on someone else, not if this guy's gonna kick out of your finisher, because he shouldn't be able to kick out of that, especially at least if you're so evenly matched. That should be like the equalizer, you know? That should be it. So yeah, Cena wins, and yeah, overall I did not like this. I liked the match, but I did not like the ending. Therefore, I didn't like the match at all. I didn't like the fact that they're using so many finishers, and I didn't like the fact that Cena won. Basically, I don't like that. I don't like that he won. Can't put another young guy over. I know Kevin Owens beat him, but man, come on, man, come on, Cena. Couldn't you at least have Kevin Owens get disqualified or something? But you made him tap. You have to make people tap when you're not even a submission guy. Garbage. Oh, there was a fun segment where The Miz came out. He was talking about Ryback, how he's got injured, and how he says when the tough gets going, Ryback gets injured and he runs away, that he's scared of The Miz because Miz is so great and all this. Then Big Show comes out. I guess apparently it was supposed to be a triple threat match. Miz versus Ryback versus Big Show. Big Show comes out and Miz is like, hey man, we could be a team now. Show Miz like back in the day, brother. And Big Show doesn't say anything. He comes out. He looks like a used car salesman with this polo shirt. He just comes out in pants. And he just knocks out Miz. Doesn't say a word. And leaves. Mwah. I love it. I've never been so happy to see the Big Show. I really don't like the Miz. I don't like his character. I don't like him in the ring. I don't like anything about the Miz. So that was really cool for me to see. And I already talked about the main event, which was freaking epic. Again, I have to reiterate, epic. Undertaker came back. Marking out. I'm marking out. I'm watching Raw tomorrow. That's a successful show right there. When you make me want to watch the next day. That's a successful show, man. Great show. I give it an A. I give the show an A. Because overall, there was no bad matches. I don't agree with some of the booking, but the ending just made up for everything. So I do give this an A. Alright. Thank you guys for watching. And you guys have a great day. Peace.